No impermissible benefits. Yeah, eat it, dude. Eat it
Yeah,
hard.
'cause he got a peanut butter sandwich. So he got to eat peanut butter and jelly. Like, come on, man.
That's
But
so
it's okay if he was eating at the garbage can.
right.
As long as he was eating at the garbage can, living on the bench, he was eligible.
How is
Like,
that a thing? How is that even a
Yeah,
human being
that's
type
bull.
thing?
That's
Yeah,
bull.
man. Screw those dudes, man. Upside a wall, cuz. Anyway, so yeah, I definitely want to make sure I brought that up. In lighter news, though, something that is totally ratchet, so I love it. Oklahoma University decided they wanted to paint their basketball court all black
Black.
to make it like a black top.
Yeah.
And the extra ratchet part about it is the coach wanted to actually put chains for the nets, like a real ghetto basketball court. And I was like, yeah. But
They going too far.
But in the NCAA, in true NCAA form, there's a rule against that. You can't put chains on the. Obviously, you can't put chains on the rim. All right, sweet, whatever. But yeah, at first I thought it was like Oakland, California. That would have made it extra more ratchet because if you know about Oaktown, you know about Oaktown. Just look at Cocaine Cowboys 2. Find out about Oakland.
Oh yeah.
But it's not Oakland. It's Oakland University in Michigan. I think it's right outside Detroit, which is, outside Detroit, that's ratchet enough now. I just thought it was Oakland.
Yeah, that's where that Oakland University is actually the place that was one of the first schools to have what they call it, the cannabis cultivation major, where they actually teach you how to grow, like for medicinal purposes.
Look at that. Found something out. They need something up there because that whole little area up there is going kind of bankrupt. The economy hit that place hard.
No, that was Kwame. Kwame hit that place hard.
Well,
Kwame Kilpatrick.
Things happen. So yeah, that was like one of my, in today's ratchet news, that happened. We're gonna have an all black court, and I mean black as in painted black. I know how that could be confusing.
Because the court,
with me talking about basketball.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, they may be all black too, but I don't know. But the court will be painted black. And this may have gotten past you, Rob, but I think you'd appreciate this more than anybody. And I wrote this typed this in my notes just for you. Mark Richt, the Joe Paterno of the South, got another extension. Remember I told you that a couple years ago? What was going to happen with this dude? Like every year, fans of Georgia are going to be talking about firing Mark Richt. And every year he'll sign another extension, and he'll be here. And next thing you know, you're gonna turn around. He's gonna be here for 50 years, and every year this happened. He just signed another 2-year extension. So big up to Mark Richt. You keep on cashing them checks. And once again, people
good for coach.
Yeah, people are anticipating
good for coach.
Georgia finding themselves in the Final Four this year.
He's a family man and a good Christian.
Well, whatever that means. Coach football. Coach football. That's it.
And that's what they say. He's a family man and a good Christian.
By all means, but be all those things and coach football. Good.
There you go. But that's good for Mark Richt. They just need to go on and give Mark Richt like a long-term deal, man. Like with some big bread. Like stop playing like all that 2-year crap. Like
well, I don't know what the extension is though. Like, is it an extension on top of five years, which would make it 7, or is it an extension on top of 1 year, would make it 3? That makes a difference. Like I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I need to look at it. Yeah. I need to look
just
at
be like, all right, Mark, we got some extra money, and that's the other thing that they do too. Like for those of you who don't know, and that brings me to another point when it comes to like the NCAA and the schools within the NCAA, how they always trying to claim broke. Like, we don't even turn a profit. You know why you don't turn a profit? Because what you do is you take the money and you put it into other things. You spend it like on coaches' salaries, on new facilities, like huge ass upgrades to Texas A&M. That stuff don't happen by accident. So then when you look at the books, it's like, wow, you guys only made so and so amount of money. No, look how much money was spent on things that it didn't have to be spent on.
Right.
And then they want to start pointing at, well, look how much the scholarship is worth. You know why the scholarship is worth that much? Because you keep adding amenities. You keep adding fitness centers and brand new libraries and all this kind of stuff. And the scholarship is just worth what you tell me it's worth. You tell me tuition's going up to $15,000 a semester? Well, now the scholarship is worth $15,000 a semester. That doesn't mean it's actually worth that money.
Because I know, you and I have joked about, how much it costs to go to my illustrious University of Higher Learning.
Illustrious.
when I was there, $1,500 a semester, but the thing is, even now, because Bama State, they can have a world class facility over there now. They built their stadium they saved up their money from the '90s all the way up through, and they have built this monstrosity over there, and it's the same deal. It's driven everything up. So the scholarships and everything. Yeah, and there's the education ain't different.
Right.
It might be up. It ain't different. So one of those things.
Everybody want to get food. Oh, but they get a full scholarship, and that's worth $30,000. Shut up. Miss me.
Yeah, right.
Miss me.
The same. Because I got that same education
right.
for 15.
Right. Nothing has changed. Like you ain't go out to get better professors. You know what I mean? It's the same one.
Because professors stay in school forever.
Yeah, they trying to get tenure.
They never leave.
Right.
Yeah.
Jesus
so
Christ.
if anything, they get worse. They get worse the older they get. So yeah.
You're listening to the Sports Kings podcast. Big Mike, Rob Calloway. Being brought to you, or you're being heard via Spreaker.com. Moving on to the world of the NFL, some things happened yesterday. Adrian Peterson met with the NFL to discuss how his coming off the commissioner's exemption list was going to be handled, whether or not he'd face some sort of suspension in conjunction with being on the list and in conjunction with missing all but one game last season. One thing I heard when it was talking about that was like part of the deal with them wanting to suspend him was like Adrian didn't show any remorse. Well, what you mean? He didn't murder nobody. Like he gave his kid an ass whooping. And your opinion on whether it was too severe or not is just that. It's a matter of your opinion. But the fact of the matter is, like, Adrian Peterson don't hate his kids. As far as anyone's reported, as far as what anyone knows, he don't hate his kids. Like he didn't come home drunk and like, you know what, somebody gonna get this ass whooping today. Come here, 4-year-old. No. He felt as though he was disciplining his child in the way he was disciplined. Now you can say that's antiquated, it's outdated. Adrian needs to come into the year of 2015. Okay, fine. All those arguments are valid. But what does he have to be remorseful of? You know what I mean? Especially to us, to anybody in the public. Like if his wife or whoever, his baby mom, I don't know if Adrian Peterson's married, and his child have forgiven him, or they understand, or he and they understand where he may have gone wrong. Come on, man, that dude don't need to get up in court and cry in front of y'all. And I'm not a huge Adrian Peterson fan. I think he's a bumbling idiot, by the way. But that don't make him a bad dude. Like all this, Adrian needs time to get his life together. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell is
he just spanked his kid?
Right. Yeah. Like being appalled at it and all that, being extra appalled. A lot of that, true enough, is going to depend on your background. You know what I mean? A lot of white people, don't really have a working knowledge of the whole switch culture. But if you a black person, you over the age of, let's say 30, 35 years old, yeah, you feel them. You know what happened. You know what I mean? And Adrian Peterson's a big cock-strong dude. So, it's probably going to get worse than it may have been if, let's say, the kid's mom would have done it. You know what I mean? But all this whole, like, Adrian, like, he's not Aaron Hernandez. That's not happening. That's
definitely not happening.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. People need to start being reasonable and get off of this ESPN hamster wheel that they have you on. You're just running and going nowhere. Like, this dude needs to be suspended because he didn't show remorse in the courtroom. Get the hell out of here, man. Miss me with all that nonsense. Speaking of courtrooms and Aaron Hernandez, his trial, went to the jury yesterday. And boy, did it ever go. his lawyers, they just like, you know what? We gonna just swing for the fences on this last little closing argument. Quote: he was a 23-year-old kid who witnessed something, a shocking killing committed by someone he knew. What? What? What the hell just happened?
First of all, and when I read that yesterday, I was like, "See, this is stupid." Because basically, now you're saying after all of this time,
right?
After 6 weeks, 7, 8 weeks, now y'all saying, "Oh, he was there on the scene of the murder. He was there." Like, so he was there now. Okay, I thought he was at the club.
Before that,
was he at the club?
Wait a minute. Before that, I forgot the PCP defense that his homies was all hyped up on PCP, and he was scared because he just saw him kill Odin Lloyd, and he didn't know what they was gonna do to him. Oh, except the fact that he was hanging out with these dudes in the swimming pool the next day, chilling like it wasn't nothing.
Yeah, right. I got soaking up the sun, right.
Oh, here's the other okie doke, Rob, of this whole situation. The fact that, like, and no one has confirmed this yet, but if you can add 2 + 2, you understand it's 4. The fact that his old lady took a deal to testify against him, but the two dudes that were supposedly with him did not. Everybody feels like Aaron Hernandez is paying for their defense. So what you think is happening now? Like his lawyer just told people that these 2 dudes did it. Yeah. All he was doing was like, yeah, I'll pay for your defense. As soon as my trial is over, the money stops. Watch what happens. He's gonna immediately stop paying for these dudes' lawyers because they weren't on trial together. They weren't co-defendants. Yeah, that's an ugly.
You're right.
That's an ugly move, dude. That's it's lightweight smart, so to make sure that they don't testify against you and take a deal. So it's lightweight smart, but that's a dirty ass dude, man. You're a dirty ass. Like, I guess. But what do you expect? Like, he's on trial for killing one of his friends. Another dude who was supposed to be his friend, he's shot in the eye. So what's a little lie amongst criminals? I guess, yeah, dude, I'll pay for your lawyers. Yeah, until my trial is over and you can't testify against me. Oh, Aaron. That's outstanding.
He's still going to jail.
Oh,
I mean, he still got a lot of jail time ahead of him.
So, here's the thing about that though. They're talking about how like the laws work in Boston that he may only get 15 years. It may not just be an automatic, type life without parole type situation.
I'm saying, but with these other cases that he's facing.
Oh yeah. Because as soon as it's over, he's going straight to Florida to face a couple more murders. So nice knowing you, Aaron. What else do we got here? Back in court, Darren Sharper. He appeared Monday, I guess it was, in New Orleans for his raping ass, and for some reason he's supposed to be on this whole universal plea deal type thing, but he pleaded not guilty when he went down when they arraigned him in New Orleans. And in the article it said it's a formality, but it didn't give any details. Like what the hell is the formality? Like how he go down there and plead not guilty when he's supposed to be down there pleading guilty and find out what they gonna give him.
Because I think the universal thing is filed in L.A. Right? He pled in L.A. and so I think that's just gonna take care of it. I think the way they're trying to do it is just make it all into one sentence under that plea.
No, it's all different sentences, but they're gonna run concurrently instead of consecutively.
Oh, I thought they were just putting it all in. Okay,
right. And the maximum one is going to keep him. He's not going to be eligible for parole until 10 years, but he's going to get a year of time served for the time he's already been there. So now,
you mean to tell me folks gonna have black T-shirts out in Canton talking about free B Sharp?
I don't know what the hell's going on. No, because them dudes already said, no, he can't be in the Hall of Fame with us. I don't care what the rules are. Of course you don't until you have to. Ain't nobody changing the rules for Darren Sharper. Either you vote him in or you vote him out, but you can't keep him off the ballot. The rules say so. So whatever. I don't know. To me, there's bigger deals than that. Like whether or not you want to share the Hall of Fame with Darren Sharper, whatever, man. People's daughters and moms or whoever nieces got violated by this man. That's probably the bigger issue.